Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to every one of you. Please, this is an educative show, and this one has to do with the women. I'm just so concerned about women, what women are going through now, what women as most women has resulted into. And I just want a lot of us, those speakers on the social media platform, to please come out, create awareness, because I found out from my investigations that some women are not aware of it, but some women are very, very sure they know about it and they're ready to go into this thing. This Malaysia baby, I don't know what this Malaysia baby is all about, especially in some part of the East. It's common there, and they come in various, patterns. Because when I was talking to somebody, she said to me, "Oh no, that's not how it works. People are just passing negative information, blah blah blah, and all that. This one, is the woman that will carry the baby. They actually take the man's sperm, they'll put it into her, but the baby will be growing out of the womb and all like." And I was like, looking like, this is a movie or is it real? We know yes, there's a lot of technology out there, but the one that really baffles me is the one the ladies are being injected or they're giving some herbal treatment. Because I remember my last trip to Nigeria, I met some group of ladies and we're talking, and because I'm always ready to find out, investigate, and to learn, and they were just talking about this new trending thing, especially in Nigeria. You have to for women that can't conceive, how they can conceive is possible now through herbal way. But before I go into the main story, I just want to pray, and I just want to say, God, the heaven, the creator of the universe that we serve, should please, I know it's a wonderful thing to be a mother. It's so gracious. The Bible said it that children are blessings to the parents. So I know how it feels not to have children, and I'm so grateful that I've got my own. But I'm praying to God that to all those women looking up to God for fruits of the womb, I pray that God should locate them this period, this first quarter of the year 2023. God should locate them in the mighty name of Jesus. And back to my story. Some women are being tricked into believing that they can conceive, they can have babies by taking herbal, treatment, whereby your husband don't need to sleep with you. You don't have to come in contact with your husband or your partner without any sperm. This is how some women are being tricked into it. Because, and I've also seen it on social media platform, it's trending, and I just want a lot of people to come out and speak up, because some women are not aware of this thing, and they pay a lot of money. Some women, they know that this baby is not their baby. They're just being, played, and they're ready to play along. They're just at the end of the day, they're gonna get somebody's baby and give to them. If you remember some time ago, it's even still sometime towards the end of last year, they discovered in some states where they have a baby factory. They just get a group of girls, and then somebody will just come impregnate them, and then they start having babies. Because I was wondering then, that these babies that these people have, I mean, when these people come to take this, what did they use this baby for? It just began to get done on me now that these people actually engage in this thing to get these children from these young girls, give them some token of money, and then when they give this herbal treatment to women that are, looking unto God for babies that can't conceive, and are so desperate because of the pressure from the husband or husband's family, even the society as whole. So they now decide that, okay, this is the new trick. We're going to get you a baby. You're going to get pregnant. Don't worry. We'll give you the medication we're going to give to you. Once you start taking the medication, all the symptoms, all the signs of pregnancy, of a pregnant woman, you start seeing them, that early morning sickness, vomiting, all those hormonal changes in the body when a woman is pregnant. You start observing them, and people start seeing it and believing that truly that she's pregnant. While some women don't even know about this, they just trick them into when you come, you take this medication, it's herbal, you don't go to any hospital for a scan. We're going to monitor you all through the process till the time you're going to deliver. You're not going to do scan. Even if you do scan, it won't show. A lot of stories brainwash them for money, and these women end up paying millions of naira to go through this. you know, and a lot of them don't even carry this pregnancy for 9 months, some 11, 10, 12, you know, a year and 3 months, pending when these people acting on these atrocities will get babies. Because what they do, from my findings I heard, they will get that period, you go to them, they'll get somebody, you know, a victim too, at that period that they you know, is going to be pregnant. Somebody, man, will just come and get them pregnant. Once she's pregnant, you know, that timing also, you know, when it gets, if that lady delivers, go through that pregnancy and then delivers the baby at 9 months, you know, the appropriate time, 9 or 10 months, you know, then when it's towards that time, or sometimes this lady, they deliver the baby before time, but they'll just, to those women that are not aware of it, they'll now trick you, now come in, they tell you it's time to deliver your baby, you come in. Some people even go as far as they'll cut these women open. They sedate them, they cut them open and pretend as if they're bringing out baby. Meanwhile, there's a baby that is on ground that they want to present to this women. And then some women, they know about it. Those ones will not allow you to cut. Those ones will, like, they're going through normal births. They'll come, they pay this money. And lots of women are going through this. Some don't even know the trick. Some are fully ready. And they're ready to dance to the tune. Well, I'm saying this because if you know you're ready to spend this amount of money, why don't you go through IVF? Why don't you go through surrogate mother? At least you'll be sure where this baby is coming from. Or better still, adoption. Because if you want to go through adoption, you can go to the, you know, foster home or where they have the motherless children. The baby that you're interested in, you get that child, you have that child, you know, all medical tests will be done on that child. You sure you can sleep with your 2 eyes closed that this baby has no medical issue. Because those women that at the end of the day, they just go get one baby from one mad person, or one from one drug addict, or from somebody that has HIV, and they just come and give you the baby. And at the end of the day, tomorrow you start having problems. When maybe the baby is sick, they now need blood or something. At the end of the day, your husband will tell you he's not the father. You went out, you committed adultery while in marriage and all that. How do you want to prove the point? What do you want to say to change the story? Is that the time you now start telling your husband, no, it was this, it was... Why don't you save yourself of that embarrassment, that shame, and just go through the normal process? Get an IVF done. Some people, yes, I know they go through IVF, you know, some it doesn't work for them. Try surrogates. Because these people, I hear they spend millions, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, some even 5 million. Depending on how many numbers, if you want 2 children, the numbers of children that you require. Or better still, you go and adopt a child. Get that child, have that child tested medically. This child is not a sickler, you know, it's not a sickle cell carrier. This child doesn't have HIV. This child doesn't have this, so that you can sleep with your eyes closed and have peace of mind in your home. Than getting a baby that you don't even know the background of that baby. Tomorrow you start running. When your husband leaves you now, you start saying, hey, because of this child, though, and he's the owner, he's the father of the child. Or some men will even tell you, this child this child is the bastard. I want to know the father of this child. I'm sure I'm not the father of this child. We need a DNA. That time your head will start ringing bell. Why don't you save yourself the stress of this whole madness? Keep believing God. Keep trusting God. Sometimes I've seen people that when they bring in another child, they adopt another child into the home. The baby now comes in. They will now be able to conceive. Get a surrogate. Go for an IVF. Because women are paying so much, and the one that pains me, most women are not even aware of this. They will deceive them. This medication they are giving you, this herbal treatment they're giving you, do you know what this thing will result to later on in your body? We have a lot of diseases out there now. No cure for it. Cancer everywhere. You don't know what they're injecting into you. You don't know what they're giving you to take. What that thing, the negative effect of that. Because every medication has its own negative side of it. Even paracetamol you take, if you abuse it, you feel the repercussion. If you don't follow the prescription, if you don't take it accordingly, every medication has its own negative effects. So why go through this because of you want to have a baby, because you want to have a child? If you have this amount of money to spend, go for IVF, go for surrogates, go for adoption, rather than going to buy a baby. Buying a child you don't even know the background, buying a child that you're not even sure of. Because these people, by the time they come to hand over this child to you, to those of you that are aware of, this dubious act, they don't run medical examination on that child. They after the money, they just get this child and they give to you. Those that are not aware of it, they'll just give you no medical background, nothing. But if you go for adoption, I tell you, you'll be able to run all medical tests on that child. And you have peace of mind. Save yourself the societal embarrassment. You want to save yourself the societal, tagging. How do I put it? That the society tagging you that you're barren, you can't put to bed, you can't have a baby.